Get ready to rock today. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how to master some of the most iconic guitar riffs from the golden era of classic rock. And make sure you stick around for number 4. It's one of the best ever. These are all great riffs from 1969 and 1970, totally game-changing for me. And I made it easy to learn, too. All you'll need to do is connect the dots. You'll see what I mean in a few seconds. For each riff, I do a quick demo, and then I teach it super fast. Let's kick things off with a riff from one of the first albums I ever bought. The first song on the second side didn't disappoint. I've Got a Feeling. I instantly loved it, mostly because of the guitar riff. It's done at the edge of breakup. This is a combination of John's and George's parts. Moving on to the hard-hitting sounds of Led Zeppelin. Next up is the first Jimmy Page riff I ever learned on guitar. Good Times, Bad Times is all about raw power and precision. I still think it's one of Jimmy's best. It's a simple E-D-A chord progression, but boy did Jimmy find something that was a heck of a lot cooler. You'll note I used a Telly-style guitar on that one because that's what Jimmy Page used on Led Zeppelin 1. But next up is a riff from what I think is the riffiest album of all time, Led Zeppelin 2. The Lemon Song is Zeppelin's take on Howlin' Wolf's Killing Floor. And Jimmy Page took Hubert Sumlin's original riff and infused it with a heavy groove, lots of improvised lead lines, and a jarring chord at the end. And now, one of my favorite riffs ever, and I bet it's one of yours too, undoubtedly one of the best. The short-lived but great Paul Kossoff did this with Free on their Fire and Water album in 1970. You know what's coming. All Right Now, a riff that defines rock and roll swagger. 4 legendary riffs that sure changed the way I played, and they changed the sound of rock and roll. For more tips and tricks on how to get that classic rock vibe, click here, because I dive into the techniques of the players of that era that made them unforgettable. So click here. We'll see you in the next video, and we'll see you on down the road.